What's up, guys? I told you I was going to build this burner. Let's see how well I did. Works great, doesn't it? There's only one problem with this. It's not my burner. So this is a burner out of an old furnace. This is my burner. So you can see how big this burner is. I was originally going to try using it, but way too big for this board. Hence my tiny little burner right here. Notice it's made out of copper. I've been running it for a while, and it's not melting the solder joints, and that was one of my biggest fears when I took this on. Because if it was to melt out, and you can see it's going to mount vertical on this board, if it melted out and fell apart while it was alive, it could be pretty entertaining. But it's not melting, it's holding together, and I've gotten it plenty hot. But enough with this talk, let's see how I did. Pretty good, right? You're not impressed with that? Give me 1 second. Are you impressed now? Look at the heat coming off, that is insane. But there's a lot wrong with this burner already. I'm using propane, and all I have at the shop is a natural gas orifice. So right off the bat, my fuel air mixture is off. And you can see that represented right here. I have a really rich blue flame down below, and a really yellow flame up top. That means there's a lot of oxygen. Also, I have a lot of slits in this, and they're pretty long. I think I have too many slits, and I think they might be too long. So I'm going to modify it and see if limiting the amount of slits and the length of said slits will give me a better flame pattern, or I might even go for a hole pattern to give me a better flame. But either way, I gotta fix this orifice issue, because no matter what I do on the burner, if I'm using a natural gas orifice and using propane to burn, it's never going to be right. So hopefully I can find one. I might just have to buy one, unfortunately, because propane equipment isn't very prevalent up in the mountains out here. It's pretty much all natural gas. So the availability of these orifices they're pretty hard to find. And the reason I want to get this all sorted out is I don't want to just represent flame on my board, because if that was the case, I'm done. Because I got to strap it up, and you could watch a cycle of operation, the flame would come on, boom, good to go. But being as I'm building this to train on, I want to represent this flame to the fullest. Because the flame pattern when it comes to gas equipment nowadays, especially the 90% efficient equipment that's coming out, that's been out, it's super important. Because if your flame pattern is off, say you have a really tall cone or a really, really short cone, you can tell right off the bat that your flame isn't perfect. And that'll affect the efficiency of the equipment. Not to mention, it can foul your equipment very quickly and create a very unsafe situation. I've come across this myself on a boiler out here, and it was the scariest burner that I've ever cleaned. But that's a story for another time. So what I want to be able to do is be able to go through and adjust the gas pressure on here, so you can get used to seeing the flame that you're looking for. We go for a 3.2 inch water gallon, or otherwise known as water column, whereas sea level is typically 3.5. It varies from manufacturer to manufacturer, but it's pretty much 3.2 across the board. for us. And the reason I want that is so that anybody training on this board in the future doesn't just think that this is a good flame. They will have a visual representation of what the flame looks like. Because I have actually adjusted flame by sight before and then gone over and checked it with my gauges, and I got really close just because I knew what I was looking for. And that could be, it's not the recommended way, but hey, say your equipment breaks down and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you just got to get the job done. If you can get it really close, you can come back later when your equipment's good and test it. So that is my burner as of now. I will be modifying it, and I'll make another video when I'm finished. So let's just give us some good flame one more time, because it is actually pretty cold up here. And as you can see, I haven't blown up the shop. So I'd say, all in all, it's been a successful day. Now, it's late as hell, so I'm going to stop this video thing. I'm going to go home. Y'all have a good day. I hope you enjoy.